Hey guys, John here, Motor T Scale Models. So wanted to kind of bring you up to date on what we're going to put on the bench next. And I think what I'd like to do next is this 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street. A lot of people have done these. I've actually worked with a couple of these kits to bash, to make other kits Pro Street, but I've not built the Nova yet. And I thought, you know what, let's build it. Let's just go ahead and put it together. Let's build a street, Pro Street, and go that route. So I know a lot of people have done these. I'll do a real quick box review, just real quick, so I know a lot of people have looked at them and done them. Alright guys, so look at the body real quick. Like I said, a lot of people have already reviewed these, but you know, the more I've kind of worked with these, I thought, man, a lot of people are building the Chevys. I want to do some things different, but this car really does have some really nice lines, in my opinion. You know, whether it's a Pro Street or whether it's a custom or whatever, this car's just got some really beautiful lines, and I want to kind of do it up and see what I can do with it. So I have used this kit for a 55 Street Pro. I actually used this part, the chassis and the wide tubs, on a Pontiac GTO, I think it was, and several people got on there and said the Chevy Pro Street worked a lot better with that one. So I've got another Pontiac GTO. I'm gonna get a Chevy Street and see what I can do with it. But real excited about it. This kit is not really a 2-to-1. I mean, 2-in-1. You build a Pro Street, and that's just the way it is. So, and I like that. But anyway, some real cool stuff to it here. You got your inner fender pans, your firewall radiator. You get an extra motor and a motor mount. I'm sorry, my mind just went blank as far as what they were called to build. And this is kind of one of the ones I've done already. So I'm going to do this one up also and go that route. So it looks really good. It does give you a back seat, but I'm probably going to delete the back seat. I'll go with the row bar interior pan. I want it to kind of be just strictly for Pro Street. You got your front ends, your tie rod assemblies and stuff like that. Your motor, your wheel backings, hood scoop. It's got your little shorty rear axle. You've got your roll cage that you can put in there, headers. So, and you get wide tires and skinny tires. 2 rear wire tires and skinny tires. You have your decals here, and we'll take a look, see what's in the decal area. Throw that away. And I don't know if I'll use these decals. I got a color in mind, but I can maybe use those on something else. I don't know. I tend to collect decals for future builds if I can incorporate them. And then you have your instructions, and they're pretty much the same as what you would normally see. Some real good detail, in my opinion. Easy to read, easy to see what you're putting together. Everything's kind of lined out as to what it is. There's not a whole lot to build in this kit, which is good. I mean, there's like 15 steps if you do the decals, 14 steps with the engine and the engine stand. That's what it's called. But anyway, so we're going to build the Pro Street just to do one and see what we can do with it. The one thing I did not show you was the chrome tree. This really has some really nice chrome to it. I am going to go ahead and use these wheels, and I will be adding the wheelie bars to it also, even though that won't be Pro Street. I may not add those. That won't be a Pro Street at all, will it? Anyway, and then you have your clear. So, alright guys, I'm going to jump on this, and we will be with you very shortly. Hey guys, okay, so I've got some color laid down on the 66 Nova, and I think the color is really going to look pretty good. This is a Tamiya copper. I like the copper and black. I think it's going to turn out pretty good. I haven't got my clear coat on it. I'm letting it kind of cure up, so I'm not going to leave this hood on there for very long, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys see what the actual color came out looking like, and I think it looks pretty daggum good. I've got to do just a little bit of wet sanding right up here on the top. I've got a little bit of a ridge line, so once it cures, I'll wet sand all that down, then I'll hit it with some clear coat and see where she goes from there. I've got the motors coming along pretty good. I've got a couple more things I've got to do to it. I'm gonna touch up the headers, put my carbs on it. I got to do some paint on the carbs, and I'm going to do my my plug wires. See if I can get it where it'll show. So I'm going to get my plug wires put on it, and then we'll get that all cinched up. Probably do a little bit of weathering, not weather, maybe just some black wash on it, just kind of make it look like it has been down the track a couple times. So anyway, that's where I'm at so far, and I am going to continue on. Alright guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, so I've got the interior done. I went with a rear seat delete, kind of did the interior in aluminum. Seats are black. I've got the motor and the chassis, which was a bit of a pain to get done. And then obviously this thing right here is not going to match up the way I want it to, but I will fix that. Tires are on. Got a little bit more work to do, but I think she's getting about there. Kind of just worked on this, didn't really show you guys a whole lot. A lot of people have done this type of car before, so just want to kind of keep you up to date. I've got, I think I called this the roll bar earlier, and I was mistaken. It's actually the exhaust, and I understand that. Some of you probably caught that. But we'll get this put on here a little bit later on, and we will continue with this build. Alright guys. Alright guys, so I got to working on this kit, and before I knew it I had finished it, so I apologize for not giving a little bit more. This is a very quick build. As some of you guys know, y'all have built these cars. This car went together really good. I chose the copper and black trim. I think it looks really good, the color combinations. This kit was real easy to put together. There wasn't really no fitment issues at all. Short of putting the motor in with the headers on prior to, or putting the headers on prior to putting the motor in. I had a little bit of trouble with that, but I managed to get it in there. I wanted to build this kit just very much straight from the box. Just, you know, do as much as I could on it. So anyway, let's take a look at what we have here. So this is the engine compartment. I did add some wires to it. Everything went together pretty good. I used Tamiya copper and then just flat black as far as the stripe. All I did was I painted the body with a flat black primer. and then I taped it off, and I sprayed it with the copper. And then once I got done, same with the hood, this part right here was a flat black. But once I got done with the paint, then I hit it with a 1K clear, and I thought, you know what, the black really goes really good, so I'm going to continue on with that and run black bumpers, black trim. And the only thing I didn't black out was the rear lights, and I thought, yeah, you know what, I probably should have, but I didn't. In hindsight, I think, yeah, maybe I should have. But anyway, this is the 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street. It was a blast to build. I really had a fun time with this. It went so quick. I had so much fun with it. It was finished before I knew what was going on. I got a couple more things I'm probably going to do, like I may chrome out the actual door handles, or I may leave them copper since this is a custom type build. So after doing the Atlantis Cadillac, I needed me a little something that would give me some joy, so here it is. Alright guys, tell me what you think about the 1966 Chevy Nova Pro Street. All comments I appreciate. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to. If you are already been to my channel, thank you very much for coming back and checking it out. And I appreciate all your guys' comments, and we will catch you on the next build. Alright guys.